In the year of our Lord, 1320, when the forests of England still remembered the old Saxon ways, there lived a young man named Robert of Locksley. People called him Robin. He was not yet the hooded phantom of legend. He was not yet the terror of the rich or the hope of the poor. He was simply a man with a bow, a steady hand, and a heart that had begun to ache with questions no lord or priest would answer. He moved like a shadow among the trees that morning. The air was crisp and alive with the scent of damp earth and wild garlic. His green tunic blended perfectly with the moss. His eyes, sharp as the arrow knocked on his string, scanned the glade ahead. A hart stepped into the clearing, majestic, 12 points rising from its antlers. It bore the king's own mark. He drew the bow. The wood sang its low, familiar note. The arrow flew, straight, true, and merciless. The great beast staggered. 1 step, 2, then folded to the ground like a prayer cut short. Robin lowered his bow. For one heartbeat, pride flickered across his face. Then the truth crashed over him. This was no common deer. The royal brand was burned into the hide. He had killed the king's deer. The penalty was death. Robin dropped to his knees beside the fallen animal. His hand trembled as he touched the warm blood. "What have I done?" he whispered. In that moment, something fractured deep inside him. It was not just fear. It was not just regret. It was a deeper break. For years, he had watched the sheriff's men ride through Locksley village, taking the last sack of grain, the last copper coin, and the last shred of dignity from people who had done nothing but try to live.
Robin rose. He did not run yet. He stood there, bow still in hand. "If this is justice," he said aloud, voice cracking, "then let the devil take their justice." He heard them now, the king's foresters. Hooves thudded on soft earth. Dogs bayed. They were coming. The chase began. Robin ran with the cold calculation of a man who suddenly understood that his world had changed forever. As he ran, memory flooded him. He saw his father refusing to bow to the new Norman taxes. He remembered the night the sheriff's men burned their barns. Every injustice he had swallowed in silence now rose in his throat like bile. "Why do they call it the King's Forest?" he muttered between gasps. "The trees do not bow to any crown." He reached the deep ravine. He leapt. The cold water closed over him. When he finally dragged himself onto the far bank, night had fallen. Robin lay on his back among the ferns, chest heaving, staring up at the canopy of stars. The forest around him felt different now, deeper. He spoke then, not to the night, but to the man he used to be. "I am Robert of Locksley no longer. From this night forward, if they want me, they will have to hunt Robin Hood, the man who chooses the greenwood over their chains." He did not yet know that this single arrow had begun a legend. He only knew one thing, deep in the marrow of his bones. The law had broken first, and now the forest had claimed its own. And so began the story of the man who would steal from the rich, give to the poor, and teach a kingdom that sometimes the greatest justice is born the moment a good man is pushed too far.